Accused of running over and killing a Hood River man after trying to steal his bike was arrested after a 4-day search.
Fox 12's Spencer Schott joins us live from Hood River, where the theft took a deadly turn. Spencer, how are neighbors reacting to this arrest?
Well, Riel, Nora, neighbors are breathing a sigh of relief now that this arrest has been made. Back on Friday, when 31-year-old Stephen Hayes was killed, the whole community was grieving for him. And ever since then, the sidewalk along the street where Hayes was killed has turned into a growing memorial. I miss you, brother. We love you. Best waiter. Chalk condolences line June Street, where Stephen Hayes was run over trying to stop thieves from stealing his bike from the back of his truck.
Devastated, disbelief, and sheer devastation. In this community especially, you don't expect it.
One of Hayes' neighbors, Natasha Markovich, walks her dog along the street every day. But Wednesday, she walked a little slower, taking the time to read all the messages left by those mourning Stephen Hayes.
It tells you a lot about the community, the people here in Hood River.
On Tuesday, the Hood River Police Department announced they arrested 32-year-old Jonathan Matthews.
Mr. Matthews, is that you in the courtroom?
Yes, ma'am. Matthews went in front of a judge Wednesday facing charges of murder, robbery, unauthorized use of a vehicle, and reckless driving. According to court documents, police believe Matthews was driving a stolen truck when he and 2 other people tried to steal the bike out of Hayes' truck Friday afternoon. Hayes and his girlfriend saw the bike being stolen and went outside to try to confront the thieves. That's when police say Matthews started to drive away, with Hayes hanging off the side of the car, dragging him down the street. Hayes died of his injuries at the scene. With Matthews' arrest on Tuesday, Hood River Police believe they have everyone involved in Friday's deadly bike theft in custody.
And they're probably relieved and you know, there's some closure there with that, not wondering where the person is right now. They know.
Now, the other 2 people arrested in this case are William Hardy, facing charges of manslaughter and theft. Reporting live in Hood River, Spencer Schott, Fox 12 Oregon.